All right, enough of that. Right. Apologies for the slightly long technical difficulty. We're all good. We're all wonderful. I hope everyone's. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. All right. Hope everyone's well. We've got it working again. Welcome along then to semi-finals. Day one of the semi-finals, with a big one that we don't have to worry about too much until tomorrow. It's Spain and France in what should be an absolute classic here this evening for a place in the World Cup final, which is on Sunday night. It's been weird having one day off football, 2 days when you're used to doing it every day. Bit much, a bit much, but yeah. I mean, we'll have to put up with it once the semi-finals are over as well. So, got 3 days without football when that happens. So, welcome to everybody who is watching. Hello, hello, hello. We have got Gemma in the chat. We've got Carl. We've got Jim. Jean's in there as well. Hope everyone's well. Tough one to call this one as to who is going to win tonight. I myself, I can't call this myself either. If I'm to be honest, I couldn't tell you who I think is going to win. I would suggest that Spain, as I've always said throughout the tournament, Spain are like the team that can stop France winning it. So we'll see how we get on. I mean, the French haven't been properly tested yet, so this is their biggest test. And if they get through this, and I think they obviously will then go ahead and win the whole thing. But if Spain win, I think it blows it wide open. I think Spain have been okay. They're just about coming into their stride at the moment, but they have looked very beatable at times. And have to rely on, of course, Mikel Merino to get them out of trouble. So I think Spain are more beatable than France. But yeah, who knows? We'll see as the night progresses. But yeah, hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's had a decent day. For a Tuesday, we'll quickly run through the lineups. We've got about 10 minutes or so before we get going. Plenty of views already, which is great stuff. So yes, right, let's go through the lineups, shall we? I think the biggest news for the French is that Desiree Doué doesn't start. Bradley Barcola does, but it's a case of Mike Maignan in goal, Tunde Upamecano, Saliba, and Luca Digne, who over the last sort of 24-48 hours has left Aston Villa to go to Paris Saint-Germain. Aurelien Tchouameni and Adrien Rabiot in there, holding two in the midfield. Dembele, Olise, and Bradley Barcola, with, of course, Kylian Mbappe up front as well. For the Spanish, Unai Simon keeps his place. It's the familiar back four of Cucurella, Laporte, Kubasi, and Tottenham's Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz continues in the defensive midfield holding role with Rodri. Then it's the case of Alex Baena, Dani Olmo, and Lamine Yamal, with Mikel Oyarzabal leading the line. Two very good nations, two very strong teams coming into this one. Yeah, if ever a game can go either way, this will be it. I do think that Spain can do it. Spain can knock France out tonight. Whether they will or not, I don't know. But if I'm going to back anybody, I'd go for a Spain win. I don't think the French have been tested yet. Yeah, I don't think the French have been tested yet. But like I said, if the French do get through this one, chances are they will probably go on to win the whole thing. So that's my guess. Jameson's had a day off work today, but I think I've pulled a muscle in my back. Bloody painful. Horrible. But I hope you get well soon. He also says, I think France will do it, but I do want Spain to win. Carl says, I'm going for hopefully a win to Spain. And Jean says, blame Mu Deng if her prediction doesn't come true, England versus France. I don't know who Mu Deng is, but we'll blame her anyway. Right, so both teams coming out onto the pitch. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. Oh, I must have. Carl says something Jean posted in Discord earlier. Not a clue who she is. Boo dang, everybody. Pygmy Hippo taking the world by storm. I don't think. Well, whoever it is, it clearly isn't taking the world by storm if I've not heard of her. I don't know who she is. Santi, hello to you. Very good evening. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to you. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Also, channel update very quickly. Other channel update. Not live. French national anthem's just been played. It's gonna be a real cracking game. This. Spanish national anthem. We'll stay quiet for it. Unless we all go da 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 da. Let's not. Let's listen. Da, Okay, so John just sent a picture. Sent a picture of Mu Deng. It literally is a hippo. Amazing. Jim says, is this stream going to be a collab? Asking for not a friend. I don't know. Can make it. Yeah, national anthems are over. We are pretty much good to go. We've got about 4 minutes or so before kickoff. Obviously, get voting in the poll if you haven't done so already. I'm assuming this is a bit like the hippo is a bit like Paul the octopus. I think. I wouldn't expect many goals out of this game unless both teams go active and they go onto the attack straight away. And as long as the game is open, which it will suit the French more if the game is open. But I think Spanish will try and do what they can to shut the French out as much as possible. Mike, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to you. World Cup coming to an end this weekend. We'll discuss our thoughts on it. We did discuss whether because we were discussing Jamie Carragher's thoughts on it being the best World Cup, and we'll also discuss the possibility of the 2030 World Cup being expanded yet again. Discuss that throughout the game. Kylian Mbappe, of course, in good goal-scoring form. Still yet to see N'Golo Kante come off the bench. At the same time, Lamine Yamal will be looking to put in a decent performance today for the Spanish to get them to the final. Expanded where? Mars. Not that expanded. More teams. Oh, we've got Ali McCoy. Oh, let's go. They got rid of Lee Dixon. Oh, let's go. Ali McCoist. No. More countries. 64 teams instead of 48. Even more shite to enter the tournament. But at least it gives Wales an opportunity. And maybe Northern Ireland. Right. Observing the moment's silence. Anniversary of the Nice terror attacks and the death of the Emir of Qatar being observed. But we're pretty much ready to go. France in their usual blue, white shorts and red socks. Spanish in their away kit. This should be an absolute cracker in Dallas. Off we go. I think there'll be a lot of tension in this one. Obviously, no team wants to make a mistake. It will be. There we go. The Spanish will have Mikel Merino, who's on the bench, to try and get them out of trouble if they need it. Oh, Lee Dixon's actually there as well. Okay. They decided to throw Ali McCoist on commentary too. The only time that it's the only time that a Scot will get to a World Cup final. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mike says if it's a boring game, I'm going to watch Debbie Does Dallas. Oh, Lord. A totally different film, that. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, yeah, so in the 2030 World Cup, they've confirmed it will be hosted. The first couple games hosted in Uruguay and Argentina and whatever to commemorate the 100 years of the World Cup. And then they're expanding it to 64 teams, which means you can get the likes of Malta qualify for a World Cup, maybe. Right, are we synced up? Yes, we kind of are. That's the main thing. Here we go. Olmo wins it back for the Spanish. As Mike said earlier, I think they've got to play out their skins tonight to get past this French team. I think, like I say, if France do get eliminated tonight, I think it blows the tournament wide open for the likes of England and Argentina. Here goes Mbappe. Looks up for it tonight, Mbappe. Will the likes of Jamaica be in the World Cup 2030 then? I think so. There is some sort of like rumours going around that they could have the World Cup turn like the Champions League. Don't know the Champions League format. It's now a league phase. They reckon that might be an option that they go down. Which I don't know how I feel about that, if I'm honest. James says England versus Argentina. I've struggled to get a decent hydration break image for that one. You know, it's interesting because the thumbnail for it, I can't seem to use Messi, right, for the thumbnail. I've had to use another Argentinian player just to generate a thumbnail. I don't know why. There's some sort of thing against Lionel Messi. I don't know why. But like that and ChatGPT. I've tried using others. Doesn't work. I'm just like, okay, cool. I'll just go ahead and use somebody else. Oh, oh dear. Right, Olmo on the Olmo on the ball. Sounds crazy and sounds very obvious, but the first goal tonight is going to be super, super crucial. Spanish have only conceded one goal in the tournament. That was against Belgium last time out. So the French will be tested more than they have done throughout the entire tournament tonight as well. So we'll see how they get on. Here's Luca Digne. Barcola wins the corner. Jim, I think, well, it came up with some sort of mention about violating some sort of policy. I'm like, it's not. But okay. But, yeah. Hey-ho. I managed to sort it, so it's all good. Corner from the French goes in. Oh. Clicked on by Yarzabal, but nobody there. I do think this is really tight to call. Like who will go through. Quite a few quite a few football transfer movements have happened in the last sort of 24 hours, especially if you're a Manchester United fan as well. Lee, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. No foul. Referee's letting a lot go at the moment. Here comes Elise trying to set Mbappe away. Read well, though. Who wants to support them? What, Man United? I know. Olmo. Trying to find some space. Is that a free kick? Didn't look like a free kick to me, but Daniel Olmo goes down. Free kick on the edge of the box for the Spanish. Yeah, I don't know. Just a stamp, if anything, but... Lee, yeah, I'm doing all right. Glad you're doing well. Doing all good here. Dangerous position here for the Spanish. Sort of, how would you call it? From the Spanish attacking end, right-hand side of the box. John says, speak of the Norway versus England game. A lot of people, not just Norwegian, thought the game was rigged. I mean, who knows? There's talk about this like camera cable thing. I don't know. From an English perspective, we don't care. He forgot his spray. Legit, I bet that's what it is. I bet it is legit shaving foam. Some poor bloke's looking for like his shaving things to shave. He can't find it because the ref's got it. Shots in, it's blocked. Yamal, a brilliant cross in. And then whipped back in by Ruiz. A brilliant ball in by Yamal. Just couldn't find anybody. Oh, yes. The magic spray. Love the magic spray. Love the magic spray. Brilliant from the goalkeeper. Here's Rabiot. Germany. That's at the moment for the French. Not finding things easy as it stands. Magic spray that makes everything better. Spray on a couple of people, make them disappear. If that works, then we're talking. Defending from Laporte. Still a very, very good defender. Or Gianni Infantino. Fresh scandals around him as well. About his behaviour. Forget which game it was. Yeah, his behaviour is called into question. Jim says, personally, I think all of this, this game's rigged. All the ref that it's just a load of conspiracy bullshit because of where it is and the red card phone call. I think the red card phone call from Trump doesn't help. That's the problem. Like, people know that FIFA are always under the caution, always under like conspiracy theories and in favor of rigging it for whoever. You know what I mean? I think there's been one or two occasions where it just hasn't helped in this tournament, like the red card, where it's okay for Fowler and Balogun to have his suspension lifted, but somehow Jarrell Quansah gets a 2-game ban instead of a 1. So I don't know. There's always gonna be some sort of like controversy, I suppose, before the tournament. Just felt that there was always going to be that sort of moment to kind of be like, is it? So I don't know. I get your point, though. I do get your point. Elise fouling Rodri. Oof. That is a rough tackle. Holy crap. Right on the ankle, almost bending at the... Ooh, that's... not a pretty tackle at all. Ruiz finding Baena, who I think's had a really good tournament. I think he's been brilliant for Spain. Dembele. Fabulous ball. Mbappe. Oh, he still got it. Mbappe. Dembele. Switching it to Barcola. Elise. Oh, do you know what? The ball was fantastic. What a ball from Dembele. I mean, he did enough to stop the shot coming in, but sticks to Mbappe like glue. France just starting to tick over a little bit now. Yeah, I think they did really well to stop Mbappe potentially going for a lob over Unai Simon. But just signs of the French just starting to take a little bit of control now. Dembele whips a cross in towards the back post. Barcola. Lucadinha. Chouameni. Headed away. The momentum has totally changed at the moment. Oh. Rangers are going to just quieten it down a little bit. Keep it calm. Try and establish some sort of control over the game again. Kukurea. 18 minutes gone. How are we feeling about the game so far? It's been quite I think it's been a decent watch. Chances haven't quite been carved out yet, but only takes the one. Yet. Spanish throat. John says snore snore. John's not enjoying it. Look at decent cross in, but just nobody there. Oh, penalty! Penalty to Spain. He just didn't see him coming in. I mean, you could just see that the pace of Yamal was coming in. He didn't see him. Didn't see him at all. I'd like to see that again. Yeah, Dina, look, not even looking. Oh god, yeah. Oh god, yeah, that's a pen. He's got no idea that Yamal's there. Oh, he just absolutely leathers him in the leg. So penalty to Spain. So penalty stands. Mikel Oyarzabal. And Mike Magnon will face the penalty. Mikel Oyarzabal. No, is it Dani Olmo? Or is it Mikel Oyarzabal? It is. It's Oyarzabal who will take this penalty for the French. For the Spanish, sorry. And he scored his last 5. So, first goal, as I said, would be crucial in this game. French haven't been tested in the tournament. They may be about to be tested if the Spanish can go 1-0 up here in the semi-finals from the spot. It's Oyarzabal. Oh, it's a great penalty. Oh, it's a great penalty, that. And France are behind. A great penalty. Didier Deschamps is absolutely furious. France 0, Spain 1. Fabulous penalty. Oh, God, yeah. Goalkeeper goes the right way, but he's getting absolutely nowhere near it. Oh. Had everything. Power, precision. Yeah, no one. No one's getting anywhere near that. Well. France, what have you got then? What have France got in the locker? Jonathan, are you drunk? Why would you ask? I mean, the answer is no, but just curious to why you'd ask. Here we go then. So the goal coming right before the hydration break. And today's hydration break, I think it looks a little bit like this. Hang on. What do you mean penalty mixed up? What are you on about? Thank you to Gemma once again. Some of the images are a little bit old, like kits and everything else, but you get the point. I mean penalty mixed up. You do, yeah. You still know who is who. You said a France penalty. Well, yeah. I mean, that's because I'm just looking at the thing. I knew it was a Spanish penalty. Mike says the tempo of the game is going to speed up now. You'd think so. That said, France have not been tested. They are a goal down. Many people were expecting France to get to the World Cup final. Maybe even win it. But now they've got to come from a goal down. Definitely a penalty. Luca Digne falling asleep. Yeah, I think if the French got the first goal, the tempo would slow down a bit. But now that the Spanish have got it, France are going to have to really, really go for this. So I think we're about to get an open 20 minutes before the halftime whistle. I think we're in for a frantic end to this first half. Apart from the Mbappe chance, but here's Mbappe. The ball inside. Rabiot. Chouameni. Return pass was poor. How many times have Spain beaten France at the World Cup? Um, So they've only played each other once before at the World Cup, which is interesting. France beat them France beat Spain 3-1 in 2006. Yeah, fabulous penalty from Oyarzabal. So this would be the first time that France beat Spain in the World Cup, should it stay this way. And that's bad news for France. William Saliba heading off. Hmm. Well, I thought it was more. I thought they played each other more, but apparently not. Saliba's heading off. And is Maxence Lacroix. Crystal Palace, potentially Chelsea bound. Play resumes. Yeah, for some reason I thought I'm pretty sure they've played more times at the World Cup. You can't tell me like they've only met each other once in the World Cup. It just seems a bit weird. Here's Elise. Cucurella getting physical. Yellow card to the new Real Madrid player. The free kick here to France. Dembele will whip it in. Far too close to the goalkeeper. It's a poor one. Kubasi as well. John says, sorry, not John. Carl says the national soccer clubs of Spain, not national soccer clubs. The teams of France and Spain have met 38 times total over the years, but historically, Spain have dominated with 18 wins to France's 13 and 7 draws. That's like all together, isn't it? But yeah, at the World Cup, they only played each other once. This is obviously the second time. France won 3-1 in 2006 in the quarterfinals, I believe. Is Olmo. Cucurella. Upamecano gets it away, but France rocking a little bit here. Not seen this all tournament. Here's Cucurella. Olmo. Deary me. Oh, dearie me. Because I honestly thought they played more than twice. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, for some reason I'm getting like the 1986 World Cup or 1982. I'm sure they played each other. But apparently not. Apparently not. It's good defending again from Spain. Kabasi did well. Plays his football for Barcelona through the Barcelona Academy. Still young as well. Look at this, look. Oh! Flag's gone up anyway. But Alex Baena. Yeah, he's offside. Still think he's had a very good tournament. I think he's one of the underrated players of the tournament. I think he's been fantastic for the French, Alex Baena. Definitely got a lot of like work rate in him. He'd be good for any sort of like Premier League side. Brilliantly won back here by Spain. Chouameni. Lucadinha. Upamecano. Dembele. Barcola. Gets himself a little bit of space. Shot is a wild one. Wild shot. Ruiz. Olmo. Ruiz wins it back. Oh! Oh, why not have a dip in effort from Porro? France just don't seem like they're closing anyone down. They're not quick enough to get out to the ball. Just one of those. Oh! Really rocking here, France. Rodri. Yamal. Olmo. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, it's so unlucky. What a goal that would have been. What a goal that would have been. Oh, dear. France are rocking. Rodri plays it to Yamal. It's just lovely. It's lovely play. Oh, it's so unlucky. Fabian Ruiz. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant move. One of the goals of the World Cup if it would have happened. Ball goes in. Headed up by Lacroix. Ruiz. Baena wins it. Keeps it in. His work rate is incredible. Jamal trying to get through. Gives away a free kick though. This is why I think, like, especially in like the quarterfinals with Morocco, if Morocco had gone for it like the Spanish are, just this is a question to everybody. If Morocco had gone for it like the Spanish have against France, do you think they would have been rocking as well? Just making me think at the moment. If Morocco had gone for it rather than trying to play cautiously, they could have really done some damage against the French because they are absolutely rocking at the moment. Deschamps is going to have a field day at half time if it stays this way. French have not been good at all. Yeah, Mbappe offside. James said Spain are playing better than I thought they would. You can't discount Spain. They're a very good side. I expected them to have less of the ball, really. But Spain have been in control. Carl says, I think Morocco could have done the French if they'd gone for it. This is the thing. They've got the players to do so as well. That's the thing. Morocco have got the players to do it. But they just didn't go for it at all. Almost like they were scared. But the Spanish proving that they don't need to be scared. Doing well here to keep the French at bay. Second half is going to be fascinating. French are going to come out with a bit more tempo, a bit more about them. They've not been great in this first half. They really, really haven't. Which has it shocked me because I expected France to be a little bit better than they have done. But Spain have looked almost like they've gone back to like 2010 Spain, the team that won the World Cup in 2010. He'll look beatable though. I will give him that. If I'm England or Argentina and I'm watching this, I'm like, I mean, I know the French look beatable, and Mbappe's away. How quick was Unai Simon to get off his line? Read it well. Goalkeeper starting position was excellent. Nowadays, you don't just play as goalkeeper, you're almost a sweeper keeper. You have to do your defending as well at the same time. Everybody missed it. Here's Koundé. Back into a dangerous position. Ooh, and no communication between Oyarzabal and Unai Simon. Especially with Laporte down at the moment. A bit unfair that, I think. The referee obviously had to give the ball back to the French, but the free kick's come from it. No, that's not a foul. It's a cheap one for me. Ah. VAR's actually done its job. They've overturned it. It's never a foul. So no free kick was given. Here's Cucurella. Oh, bring on the second half. Second half's going to be great. Very much looking forward to this. Elise's giving it away. He's not been at his brilliant self. Brilliant best. Spanish whipping out the Olays already. And France frustrated. Six minutes adding on. Don't forget, obviously tomorrow night we're live with England Argentina, the big one, from 7:30. And then we won't be live again until the final. We're not going to do the third place playoff, even if, say, for England were to be in it. We won't be doing it. We'll do the final instead on the Sunday. And then we're back to normal, which means we say goodbye to YouTube for a little bit and we go back to Twitch. And continue with our regular schedule. You're not doing an England game. No, if it's a third place playoff. Nobody cares about a third place playoff. Nobody cares about a third place playoff. Woo, we finished third. Like, can't celebrate that. Don't know why that came on. Jim says, all I'm going to say is live in 59 days. Oh, dear. Yeah, so F1 and Flight Sim return. That's normal from next week. Dembele. Excuse me. Germany. 6 minutes of injury time to add on here. Rabiot. Yeah, he's offside. Excuse me. Mike said, well, Mike cares. Mike cares about the third place playoff. He says, I do. It might be a great game of football. I understand, but like I'm also sitting there going, what is there really to play for in the third place playoff? Say that you finished third at a World Cup. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, what should be the best England? I don't, because let's get through tomorrow first, shall we? Let's get through tomorrow first. I mean, I'm proper, like, if I'm going to be honest now, shitting bricks about tomorrow. Thought Mexico might have been our toughest game of the tournament so far. I think tomorrow is the big one. Tomorrow is the toughest. Given away by Unai Simon. Germany. Senior. There's plenty of possibilities for third place playoff on Saturday. You got, let's say England, France, or England, Spain, Argentina, France, Argentina, Spain. There's plenty of good options there, but my fear is it sounds like a good game on paper for a third place playoff. How many players will give a shit? You know what I mean? Seen it before with like when England in 2018, England were knocked out in the semi-finals by Croatia, ended up playing Belgium in a third place playoff, and Belgium beat us 2-0. I think it was 2-0 in a fairly drab game of football. So I don't know. Maybe there's some pride in place, especially if it's France, Argentina. Maybe there's a little bit of pride there because obviously what happened at the last World Cup. But we'll cross that bridge tomorrow when we get to it. Temper's flaring at the moment. Yeah, so Mbappe, Digne, blocked by Rodri. It's been a fascinating first half. This I must admit. Second half is going to be a lot of fun. I think it would have to be a lot of fun in terms of the French. The French are going to need to do something in the second half to get themselves back into it. Here's Dembele. Yeah. Goal kick. And that is it. Well, what a first half that was. Took a while to get into it. But Mikel Oyarzabal's penalty after Luca Digne fell asleep and didn't see Lamine Yamal come in means that it's France 0, Spain 1 at half time. So round that out. Round up that game for us in the first half. Round it up for us. Carlson's half time, well done so far, Spain. Hopefully more goals in the second half. I think the Spanish will want an extra goal. Whether it would be enough or not, I don't know. That's the thing. Whether it be enough to kind of see it through, because we've seen it with 2-0 leads. They're not sorted. We saw it with Argentina, Egypt. We looked at it and thought it was done. Argentina came back and won 3-2. So it's not unheard of. But I think the way that the French have been already in this one, they haven't looked great. So Didier Deschamps will have to give them a right kick up the backside in order to get them playing in the second half, because they are facing elimination from the World Cup and a third place playoff on Saturday night. Okay, we're going to break away here for 15 minutes or so. Grab yourself some drinks, snacks, whatever you need. Grab yourself some fresh air. It is cooler outside, so I'm about to do the same thing. Go and get some cool air while it's nice outside. I will see you in 15 minutes time for what should be a really, really fascinating second half. France 0, Spain 1. Catch you in about 10-15 minutes time. Catch you in a bit. Let's go. Right, let's catch up with what we on the scores for. Just the one change from France. Manu Kone's come on. For, I assume, Tchouaméni. But second half, which the French need to be a lot better than what they were in the first. Do you wonder what Didier Deschamps may have said to them at halftime? In fact, it's not Tchouaméni that's gone off. It's Adrien Rabiot who's gone off. But Kone will provide a little bit more attacking threat. Hope everybody enjoyed the break. I was sat outside for too long. I could see the computer. I was like, I think it's about to start. And then I was like, yeah, it's about to start. So I rushed in as quickly as I could and sat on the seat just as kickoff happened. I said, come on, Spain. If France do become better tonight in the second half, then Spain need to also up their work rate as well. Collision between the players. France free kick. Carl says, don't fancy France in the final. If England get to the final. I don't know. I think the time between that game and this game, they would have had a bit of a talking to about the importance and stuff, and I think they'd be a different side. Then again, if you test them, as Spain have done, making France look very ordinary. But yes, the key thing, as Gemma says, and I've said it all evening long, let's get through tomorrow first. So I'm going into tomorrow shitting bricks. And I'm not confident. Here's Elise. Ruiz has done well. In fact, he's done really well. Done very well, Ruiz. Alex buying it. Brilliant switch. Yazabal down, holding his neck. Free kick here to Spain. 5 minutes gone in this second half. Ball's over the top. And Yamal's in. There is an offside flag, though. One back well by Ruiz. Oh, and Ruiz very nearly gave it away to the French. Both sides susceptible to mistakes by the looks of it. It's Olmo. Baina. Zabal. Goes for goal. Not a bad effort from Zabal. Just over the bar. Finley, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. One's goal kick goes out for a Spanish throat. I know Usain Bolt. Don't know the bloke next to him, though. Celebrity. Jamal, who's done brilliantly. And he's going to race all the way past Dina. But Barcola does well. Oh. Didier Deschamps will leave France at the end of this tournament. We'll be seeing him final game tonight. Elise. Barcola. Mbappe. Kone. Drameni. Oh, it's poor. Chance. Deschamps not happy. Mbappe is so young that he's still in the World Cup. Well, he's not. He's 27. So sort of halfway through his career, you'd say. James says France team just lost their spark in this game. Yeah, I mean, even the second half here, they're not. They're not. You know, they're not at it. Here's Barcola. Yeah, defended well. Defended well by Pedro Porro. We're about to see Desiree doing. Surprised he didn't start, you know. Very, very surprised that Dewey didn't start this game, but we're about to see him. My guess is that he's coming on for Buckola. That'd be my guess. Olmo. Where's Zabal? Lovely, lovely touch. Rodri. Ruiz. Yeah. And after all that, a wasted chance. As expected. Desiree Douay. On Bradley Barcola. How will it do for Argentina and England tomorrow? I reckon Messi will go through. He's my favourite. I'm not going to discuss it until tomorrow because not out of like rudeness. More, I don't want to predict yet. I really don't want to predict yet. Got blocked. Here's Rodri. Can't find Yamal. Mike says Spain are playing well. The better team by far. 100%. Oh, he's in. He's in. Oh, Pedro Porro. It's 2-0. Wowza, what a goal. Pedro Porro absolutely carved them open. France carved open. Deschamps is fuming. Oh, what a shock this is. Is it a shock? It's not a shock. But absolutely incredible. Incredible stuff that we're seeing right now. And again, I've said it throughout the tournament. It's a phrase I do say a lot. They absolutely deserve it. Absolutely deserve it. The Spanish. Oh, nobody following his man. No one go. It's Manu Kone who leaves him. Awful from the French. Awful. So much space for Pedro Porro, and well. Question is, as Gemma's put it, is it done or is it time for the comeback? 2-0 is not a safe scoreline in this tournament. Pedro Porro makes it 2-0 to Spain. I'll tell you what. He's not able to get it through. This could get worse for the French. I'm really surprised how bad they've been. Here comes Danny Olmo. But what would this say to to England and Argentina? France, with the amount of talent they've got. I know it's half an hour to go, but France, with the amount of talent that they've got, and they are, can't say anything. You're miles away. It could be worse. It could be worse. It absolutely is. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Let me tell you, though. Let me tell you, though, that Luca Digne is getting ripped a new one by Lamine Yamal. He cannot keep up. They'll check it. They won't check it. Wow. Good finish. Just a shame it didn't count. And I'll tell you what, France are riding their luck at the moment. Ooh, it's so tight, but yeah, he's offside. But Luca Digne cannot cope with him. Can't cope with him. If I'm Lamine Yamal, I'm like, I've got more pace than he does. Shouldn't be going that early. Because Digne's going to get nowhere near him. Living up to its expectations, though, this game, that's for sure. France 0, Spain 2. Good Correa wins it back. Borrow. I will most likely end the vote there. Thank you to those who have voted. 64% went for a France win tonight. 36% went for a Spanish win. Porro. Fantastic ball retention here from the Spanish. Oh, lovely. Lovely from Yamal. Digne's getting absolutely schooled at the moment. Mike says Spain are the more likely to score again next. I can see them getting a couple more, you know. I really can. Here's Mbappe. Wins a corner. Dembele. Digne, another corner. $25 minutes to go. France 0, Spain 2. Really puts it over the bar. Okay, it wasn't. It wasn't for Infantino. I think he thought it was as well, but it wasn't. There's Lacroix. Tone given away. Tell you what, whether they, let's say Spain get the job done, whether it's Argentina, whether it's England, it's going to be a hell of a final Sunday night. Jesus. Dini's having an absolutely rotten time at the moment at that left back position. Mbappe deflected past the post. France looking a bit more threatening at the moment. Elise. Due. Shot blocked. Due again. Elise. Digne. Straight into the hands of Unai Simon. A good header from the goalkeeper. Good header from the goalkeeper. Here's Mbappe. Crazy, isn't it? Commentators have just alerted that France are yet have a shot on target, which is just, you think about the games they've played in this tournament, is absolutely unheard of. They gives away a foul. And here it comes. Fuck the hydration break. But France 0, Spain 2. Oh, dearie, dearie. James says, I think I finally may have an image for tomorrow. I mean, if you do, send it across. How do the French come back into this now? Knowing how well that the Spanish have been, how they defended. Look at the defending for the second goal. It's just non-existent. So much space for the goal. Deschamps not happy. Absolutely furious. Beers flying everywhere. That's probably Madri and Cruz Campo flying everywhere in Madrid. One thing I'm quite surprised about is that they haven't taken off Luca Digne either. Ryan Cherki coming on. I'm surprised it's taken this long. Theo Hernandez is coming on for France, which means Luca Digne will be coming off. I just can't believe what they're seeing. Hopefully it'll be this good for England tomorrow night. Michael Elise going off. Elise and Luca Digne off. Hernandez and Cherki on as France try in the next 18 minutes or so to try and take this to extra time. Try and get 2 goals back into it. Jean says, I mean, you did predict for either France or Spain to win the World Cup. I did. And my predictor, weirdly, if you go, because you will be able to see it, if you go back to the very first stream we did, which was Mexico against South Africa, I did predict that this one would be the semi-final, and 2, Spain would win. Spain would win the World Cup. Like fucking Mystic Meg, me. Well, they're going to get past France anyway. That's the first part of it. That's the first part of it. Septic Peg, yeah. the knockoff, like, Timu version. Here's Mbappe for France. They're doing. If the cross had gone in, no one would have been there. Jamal. Ferran Torres. Waiting to come on. Argentina might put a spanner in predictions. Well, they might. But the fact that I've sort of, just out of surprise, I think, more than anything. Just something about it. I was like, just maybe France will have an off game, and I don't know what it feels like. So Ferran Torres coming on for Mikel Oyarzabal. Scored from the penalty spot. Again, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Is he on? He might be off. No, he's offside. Offside, Ferran Torres. If you've enjoyed the stream so far, feel free to hit the like button. It does help us out when it comes to engagement and interaction. Foul on Mbappe by Lamine Yamal. Yeah, looks like that should have been a yellow card. That. So 15 to go. France 0, Spain 2. Can France? I think they're probably going to need a goal in the next 5 minutes to have any chance of coming back into this. A foul. This almost feels like as well everything's gone against France tonight. Two changes. Mikel Merino coming on. Know what he's like. Pedri coming on as well. Dani Olmo going off. Fabian Ruiz. If you're going to put a bet on now, bet for Mikel Merino to score. Done it every time he's come off the bench in the last 2 games. I wouldn't put it past him. Lovely from Pedri. Baena. Oh, and Ferran Torres so close to making it 3. At the moment, Mikel Merino to score at any time is 12 to 1. To score the 3rd goal is 20 to 1. I've just had a quick look. I'm like, quite fancy a bit of that. They're actually very good odds. Very good odds. 5 on him scoring the next goal gets you about 120 quid back or something like that. Straight into the hands of Unai Simon. But at 12 to 1, the 5 gets you like nearly 70 quid. I think it's worth a shot, you know. To score any time. Be your more likely a choice, I think. Jeremy says, what's that? Obviously, Mikel Merino's come on for Spain. He's the one that scored against Portugal. And, coming off the bench to score. And he's known for doing it, known for coming off the bench and scoring for the Spanish. To score the next goal, or the 3rd goal, he's 20 to 1. To score any time, he's 12 to 1. I think they're very good. I think they're very, very good odds. I'm actually going to have a bit of it. He's now 14-1 to score any time. Four from Douay. Cool. So I've just done it. I've just put a fiver on from Mikel Merino to score at any time. It's just 75 quid back. If it happens. Remember, only bet where you can afford to lose. Mike says Spain have been great tonight. Just stop France playing and deserve to be in the final. I said, like, if anyone's going to stop him, it'd be Spain. Gemma's done the exact same. I think you've got more chance of it being any time as opposed to, you know, as opposed to like the next goal. I think any time's a good shout. Oh, he's kicked him straight in the face there. Yes, I saw that. I'll have a look at those in a bit. I'll decide which one to do for tomorrow. Remember, 7:30 for tomorrow for England against Argentina. Eight minutes plus injury time. So Pedro Porro about to make way. Goal scorer of the second goal, and so too Alex Baena. Marcos Llorente coming on. And Nico Williams on as well. I just can't believe how... Well, let's call it what it is. How bad... how bad they've been. The French. Really, really surprised me. But Spain will be a threat. In the final. Against whoever they play. Yeah. John's right. The favourite is not the favourite after all. A lot of people, especially people that I know, did not look past France. Kind of like, you know, if you can stop France, you're in with a chance. But they'd say Spain would do it. And boy, they put in one hell of a performance. Performance that France could only have wished that they put in themselves. Really, really poor free kick. Five to go. I think as the seconds roll on. Oh, well. Yellow card to Mbappe. Just frustration. Frustration that French just have not been at it tonight. Deschamps will be managing, as it stands, his final game for France. He leaves at the end of this tournament. Do it. If you're going to score, do it now. Ooh. Free kick. Couldn't be any closer. But if you're going to score, this has to go in for the French. Gonna go in from Mbappe. Oh dear. Oh dear from Mbappe. Bit of a waste. Jamal. Marino's in the box. Go on, give it to Marino. Go on. Give it to Marino. Oh. Well, that's a goal kick. Kone. Lacroix. Cherky. Cherky. So close, but brilliantly done by Mark Cucurella. Dembele. French urgency now. Into the 90th minute. Kone. Hernandez. Cherky. Ball goes in. And wide it goes. There's more precious seconds ticking away for the French. Yamal. Pedri did well. And the Ole's come out once again. I mean, this is a French side that have had just one shot on target. Just the one shot on target all game. And they've played some of the best football of the tournament, and they've been completely outplayed. Outfought by a Spanish side that is 6.5 minutes away. Sorry, 5.5 minutes away from the World Cup final. Yeah, one shot on target is very poor. We've seen them dismantle Morocco. We've seen them, they dismantled Iraq. They dismantled Norway, albeit it was their second string side. But dismantled them, they had to. And they beat Senegal very comfortably. This is a complete contrast to those games. Players there from the last time that Spain won the World Cup. Carlos Puyol, Sergio Ramos, Iker Casillas, and Xavi. Is Williams. Pedri. Jamal. Llorente. I think that's it for the French. It's insane how poor they've been. Torres. And now Nico Williams. Still Nico Williams. Side netting. I don't think Mikel Merino is going to get a goal either. I don't think he's going to get a goal. It was worth doing, though, to be fair. Mbappe. Dembele, well, it's another shot on target for the French. Oh, kids are crying already. Here's Marino. Being 2 minutes away for a World Cup final on Sunday night against either England or Argentina. They're going to be ones to beat for sure. Cucurella did really well. Champagne football from Spain at the moment. But let's not discount it either. I mean, we talk about like France only having one shot on target or two shots on target. Spain have only had 2 shots on target. Not been an efficient game. Do 8. Dembele, shot blocked, and then thumped away. Kone. Mbappe. And that'll do it. That'll do it. The French are going, well, not going home, but the French, who are favourites, or were favourites, to win, are heading out of the World Cup. No goal for Mikel Merino either. But either way, it's over. It's done. Deschamps not happy. But Spain deserve it. Out of anything, they've absolutely deserved it. I don't think the Spanish even expected what we've just seen. I don't think any of us expected what we've just seen. Just incredible, incredible stuff. Spain have been, I mentioned earlier about going back to prime, like 2010, 2012. They dominated world and European football. And it almost feels like we're getting back to that stage again. They are the current European champions, and they're into a World Cup final to do a potential double once again. Frustrated France beaten by superb Spain. And we move on to tomorrow night, where England take on Argentina for the right to face Spain in the World Cup final. The thing is, like, the thing to think about as well is, if you've seen Spain throughout the tournament, they've been okay. They've not been great. They've been okay. Only in this game and towards, like, I suppose, like even the quarterfinal really against Portugal, they weren't particularly brilliant. But they've come out here with a game plan and they've absolutely nailed it to perfection against the French. Now, is this like their one and only decent performance? I don't know. We'll see Sunday night whoever they face. But I mean, whilst they were brilliant here against France, not been great all tournament long. So let's see what happens. But anyway, thank you so much to you all for watching this evening. It has been a lot of fun, as we expected it to be. Look after yourselves and each other. And 7:30 tomorrow. My computer freezing or no? Maybe not. I don't know. No, it's fine. Right, yes, 7:30 tomorrow for England against Argentina. It's on the BBC. Make sure you get your TV licenses. I'll shove it down your throats before they shove it down yours. Right. But thanks so much for everyone for watching. We've gone from relaxing, watching a game, now tension for tomorrow. Let's see if the boys can do it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. For myself and Carl, look after yourselves and each other. Have a great rest of your evening, whatever you get up to. Enjoy your Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow night for England against Argentina at 7:30. Right. Good night, everybody. Have a great rest of the evening. Bye-bye for now. See you tomorrow. Take care. I'll turn this off.